Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And welcome back to online classes of Iqra Hufaz Secondary Schools, a project of Iqra Education System. So my brothers, in the last video lecture, we discussed about the summary and explanation of chapter number 2, the Vice Caliph. In this video lecture today, we will discuss comprehension exercises. As you can look at the board, there are three main exercises in this chapter. Exercise A, comprehension question answers. These comprehension question answers are already given in your Iqra English notes. You may cover these question answers from there. You don't need to write them in your register as they are already available in your Iqra notes. You need to only memorize these question answers from there. Then we have exercise B of keywords. And in this main exercise of keywords, we have 5 sub-exercises. A, matching. B, blanks with words. C, blanks with phrases. D, make nouns. And E, blanks with verbs. And exercise C is composition. We will go through all these exercises one by one, as I have already told you. Exercise A, comprehension question answers, will be covered from your Iqra English notes. You do not need to do them in your register. You need to memorize them from your notes, and that's it. We will start from exercise B of keywords. I will take you through all these 5 exercises one by one. This is the first sub-exercise of main exercise B of keywords A. It says, for each word in list A, find a word of similar meaning from list B. This is list A given to you and this is list B given to you. What you have to do, you have to find a synonym. Synonym means same meaning word. A word with the same meaning is called synonym. You have to find synonyms of these all words in this list. How you can do it, I'm going to show you through a little demonstration that how you can find the synonyms of each of these words through your mobile by going on to Google Chrome and by searching for that particular word for its synonyms. Here you are. Open your Google Chrome and write the keyword synonyms for Shiva. When you search for it, you find a window opening in front of you with Shiva, and it has different synonyms for the word Shiva. You may find the exact word tremble, which is also given in the list B. I will exemplify you with one more word, astonish. So you go for that keyword, synonym for astonish. There you will find a window opening in front of you that has different synonyms of astonish. You may pick up the relevant word and see, like amaze, which is given in the list B in your book. I will pick up one more random word. Let's take utterly and go for it. You will find different synonyms written in front of you, and the first synonym is completely, and this is given in list B. As I demonstrated to you people how you have to find a synonym for each word from list A and then match anyone from list B, and then you have to match it through a line. You will do this exercise in your register. You will make 2 columns in your register of cross section, and on page you will divide the page with the help of a line, a central line, and then you will write all these words in list A here and all the words in list B here. And then if you find, like I demonstrated to you people, you found a word for shiver, tremble. So you will match this word shiver to tremble with the help of a line. As you found a synonym for astonished, that was amaze, you will match this astonished to amaze with the help of a line. And then I randomly demonstrated to you that you found a synonym for the word utterly, that was completely. You will match this utterly to completely here. So on and so forth. You people will complete this exercise by matching all these words in list A with the words in list B. Let's move on to the next sub-exercise, blanks with words. In exercise B, you can find some words written: crowd, limp, utter, disguise, claim, motion, and gallop. Before we start this exercise, I would like to tell you something about these keywords written in exercise B. All these words written in exercise B are both in nature, verb and noun. The word crowd can be used as a noun and as a verb. Same as limp can be used as a noun and as a verb. Utter can also be used as a noun and as a verb. So all these words given here can be used as noun and verbs both. The exercise is, by using the words given above and changing the form where necessary, complete the following sentences. I am exemplifying you here 4 sentences and how to use these words in these blanks. Number 1, a large dash had gathered outside the courts. Now if you look at the list here, which word do you think can be suitably fit into this blank? A large crowd had gathered outside the court. A large limp had gathered outside the court. A large utter had gathered outside the court. A large disguise, claim, motion, or gallop. As we have already discussed the keywords of this chapter in the first lesson on chapter number 2, the voice caliph, you must remember the meanings of these keywords. If you don't, you may download a good dictionary on your mobile from Play Store, and you can search the meaning of these words either through a physical dictionary in your hands or through a dictionary on your mobile installed. So when you go through the meanings of these words, you will get to know that which word suitably fits here into this blank. Yes, I heard somebody say crowd. Exactly. The word crowd can be put here in this blank. A large crowd had gathered outside the courts. Sentence number 2. The courtiers dash round the caliph. The courtiers dash round the caliph. Which word can be put here in this blank out of these keywords given here? Crowd, limp, utter, disguise, claim, motion, or gallop. When you know the meaning of these words, you can easily understand and recognize the word to be used here in this blank. Yes, I heard somebody say it, crowd can be used in any form. Yes, I will show you how. Here you can see a large crowd had gathered outside the court. While sentence number 2, the courtiers crowded round the caliph. As it is mentioned in question, changing the form where necessary, complete the following sentences. So we can see here in sentence number 1, we used the word crowd as noun and we used the word crowd as verb in sentence number 2. So when it was a noun, it came as it is. When it is a verb, we change its form from present form to past form. The courtiers crowded round the caliph. So you see how crowd has been used as a noun and as a verb here. Let's go through example number 3 and 4. The caliph dashed himself as a common man. Which word do you think can come here? Yes, try this. If you have gone through the meaning of these all keywords, you can easily identify the word to be put here into this blank. Exactly, the word disguise. But whether a noun or a verb, if as a noun, then disguise will come as it is. If as a verb, we may need to make some changes in the form. The next sentence is, the people recognized the caliph in spite of his dash. The people recognized the caliph in spite of his dash. Yes, the word disguise will be used here in this blank too, but see how they are used. Now you can see the caliph disguised himself as a common man. Here we are using disguise as verb and in past form of disguise. The people recognized the caliph in spite of his dash. Here we are using disguise as a noun. So you see, you need to identify two things in this exercise. Number one, which word to put in the blank suitably and appropriately. Number two, whether that word should come as a noun or as a verb. I believe that if you have gone through the meaning of these words, you can identify where to use which word in which blank, and you can complete this exercise in your register. Let's move on to exercise C. Exercise C. Complete the following sentences by using suitable phrases from the list given below. We did exercise B with the blanks to be filled with words, and this is the exercise with the blanks to be filled with phrases. We have these phrases in the list here: be off, pull up, fight over, fight for, feel sorry for, well to do, well off, feel ashamed of. Now you may see, as there are two sentences written on the board, and I will exemplify you this exercise with the help of these two sentences. The remaining sentences you will put up and complete them in your register. Number one, he saw two dogs dash a bone. Which phrase do you think is suitably fit over here in this blank? Be off, pull up, fight over, fight for, feel sorry for, well to do, well off, or feel ashamed of. Yes, you people are right. Any phrase with fight may come here. There are two phrases given, fight over and fight for. Let's see which phrase suitably fits here. Here you can see the meanings of these two phrases, fight for and fight over. Fight for means to fight in honor of, and fight over means to compete for. Now you can easily understand the difference of these two phrasal verbs, fight for and fight over, and you can decide now which one is suitable or more suitable to be put in this blank. He saw two dogs fighting in honor of bone, or he saw two dogs competing for a bone. Yes, right. The second one, fight over, is more suitable here. He saw two dogs fighting over a bone. So you can see here, he saw two dogs fighting over a bone, which means he saw two dogs competing for a bone. Number two, from his dress, he appears to be a dash citizen. Yes, I can hear you people say that either well-to-do or well-off. These two are the possible phrases to be put here in this blank. These two phrases means well-to-do, and well-off means wealthy or prosperous. So any one of these two you can use here in this blank. From his dress, he appears to be a dash citizen. These both phrases are possible to use here, well-to-do and well-off. So my dear student, there are some more sentences given in this exercise. When you go to page number 5, you will find this exercise there. You have to write down these all sentences in your register, and with the help of a dictionary, you have to fill in these all blanks with these phrases given here. I hope this is not difficult for you to do when you have a dictionary and you know how to use that dictionary. I hope you have clearly understood part 1 of exercises of chapter number 2, the Vice Caliph. Now you may do these exercises in your register, complete your assignment and submit your registers in your relevant branches at the scheduled time. We will meet again in part 2 of the same exercises. Till then, take very good care of yourselves. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.